Hello YouTubers, my name is LethalGhost, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the version 1.04 patch notes for Star Wars Battlefront that was released late last week. Now, I'm not going to be going over every single change because there are some that are extremely minor, but I will be going over the larger changes that I think are good and that I like, and the ones that I don't like and really don't think were necessary. So let's get right down to it. Since we are watching some Boba Fett footage right now, let's get started with Boba Fett. His weapon damage over distance is lowered. Damage now it's down from 30 to 20, was 25. Between 30 and 60 was 80 meters. His wrist launcher explosion radius is decreased from 4 to 2.5 meters, and the maximum damage was actually increased from 1 to 1.2 meters. And it also says that his missile doesn't lock on anymore. Pretty sure that was handled in the patch before this. Honestly, I really don't like these at all because, again, as I've said before, Boba Fett was really good, and a lot of people are saying that he was OP. Well, guess what? He's a frickin' hero. Okay, he's supposed to be OP. Again, I didn't think that Boba Fett needed to be nerfed. I thought that the other heroes needed to be put up on the same plane as Boba Fett. Nerfing Boba Fett into oblivion, like they're clearly trying to do, is not going to get more people to use other heroes. Alright, it's not going to get more people to use the Emperor. Okay, if you want more people to use the Emperor, who is clearly the weakest hero right now, to get more people to use the Emperor, buff the Emperor. And guess what is missing from these patch notes? You guessed it, a buff to the Emperor. So the Emperor is still a pile of hot garbage, and they are trying to put Boba Fett and the other heroes on the same plane as the Emperor. Again, buff everybody. Buff all the heroes. They're heroes. They need to be OP. DICE, please. Okay, moving on. Okay, to stick to the heroes right now, a little bit of bad news, but not really that big of a deal. Han Solo weapon damage over distance is lowered. Damage now is 70 to 30 between 10 and 25 meters. The damage was 75, 35, and the distance was 20 to 40. Okay, again, I don't really think that's that big of a deal. Again, Han Solo has the DL-44. It should be a little nerfed. It should not have the distance that it does. It should still have the damage, but it just shouldn't be able to shoot that far. It shouldn't be able to snipe people across the map. I think that's the only thing that needed to be changed. Alright, also, keeping with the heroes for a little bit longer, Han Solo and Luke now both have a Hoth skin. Okay, fantastic. About the only thing that DICE did right with the heroes in this patch was at least they gave Luke and Han Solo a new skin. But they did not give Leia a new skin, which is kind of silly, watching Leia running around on Tatooine or Celeste, hot planets, in her Hoth outfit. That really just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Think we could have done that too, but apparently not. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to the things that I think are good, and then we're going to go on to the bad. Alright, first up on the fairly short list of good things, daily challenges have been added. About time, DICE. Seriously, did we really need to wait this long for daily challenges? Okay, homing shot. The lock-on time has been increased to 1.5 seconds from 0.4 seconds. That is a great thing. Alright, because again, the homing shot can be extremely annoying. The only thing I don't like about it is now I'm going to have to hear that annoying beeping for another second instead of the 0.4 seconds and then the follow-up. I mean, especially, you know, whenever people are locking onto you from all the way across the map, or whatever the distance for the homing shot is, from pretty far away, they're locking onto you with it. That beeping is just so annoying. And there have been times where it feels like I've had to sit behind rocks or cover for 10 seconds because somebody was so far away when they started locking onto me with the homing shot. And that's also not going to be alleviated because the homing shot projectile speed has been decreased from 30 to 23. Now, that's a change I really don't think is necessary. Again, I've been locked onto with the homing shot quite a few times, and one of the things that I would never say about the homing shot is, oh man, it moves too fast. Too bad I couldn't get out of the way of that because it's moving so fast. I've never said that. Okay, the homing shot moved slow enough. Okay, didn't really think that it needs to be slower, but whatever. Hopefully a few people will stop using it. And as I said in my video last Wednesday, if you didn't watch it, I'll put a little card up here and the link down in the description so you can click on it. Yep. I said the bowcaster was going to be getting nerfed in the next patch, and it is. And the good thing about it, the bowcaster replenish time has been increased. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. The upgraded bowcaster replenish time has been upped from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. That's fine. Not really a big deal. And then there's this change to the bowcaster that makes me wonder what in the hell is going on at DICE. The fully charged bowcaster, whenever it shoots out 5 projectiles, the damage has been decreased per projectile from 50 to 15. From 50 to 15. That is a huge nerf. So, you know, I'm going to have to get on today and try the bowcaster out and see if this thing is entirely useless now. It sounds like it. Otherwise, the 1 or 3 shot bowcaster partially charged, the damage per projectile has been decreased from 50 to 10. What is going on at DICE? It sounds like the bowcaster has gotten the barrage treatment. It sounds like it is absolutely useless now. It's very unfortunate. The thermal detonator replenish time and the impact grenade replenish time has been increased slightly. That's fine. The barrage replenish time was massively increased, which is an entirely stupid thing to do. After the last patch, the barrage has already been nerfed into oblivion. I don't think it needs anything else, but they did it. The upgraded recharge time has gone from 15 to 35 seconds. What are you doing, DICE? The barrage is already useless. I think the recharge time could have stayed where it was. This round is now over, so I'm going to end the video here. I'm not going to make you guys sit through a 15-minute video to get all the patch notes out. So I'm going to do a part 2 for this. You guys can tune in and watch that if you would like. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time, guys. Shoot straight, check your 6, and stay lethal.